regrets. I'm on the run, chasing the check, dropping the top, riding the vet, feeling myself, what you expect, you know I'm with it. No better feeling cause I could've quit but I didn't. 007 when I'm on a mission, moving it up to a better position. They thought I was
on YouTube world. Charles Hutchinson here. And typically a lot of people, especially when you're new to bowling, you walk into the pro shop and you ask them, hey, I want the strongest bowling ball on the market. That can mean a lot of stuff. And depending on the pro shop operator in which you're speaking to, they don't ask follow-up questions, right? They can just point you to any direction. So, some might throw you to something like an Origin EX, right? Like, oh, it's the newest thing. It's one of the strongest bowling balls to come out. And you get to the lane and you pull this bowling ball out and you like, hey man, this ball don't hook. This ball don't hook down lane. Like my weaker balls hook more down lane than that one. Well, there's some truth to that. So, but again, that ball comes out of the box, 2000 grit, no polish, no anything. Where you get to a ball like the Hammer Special Effect, this ball comes out of the box with surface, with polish, and may actually be more what you were looking for as far as the down lane hook. But again, you never know until you ask follow-up questions like, hey, I want this ball to hook a lot down lane, right? When it's a lot of friction, or I want, the opposite, right? So typically, when you ask for a lot of hook, people might push you towards, a ball like a Black Widow, Mania, right? Like, oh, something that's clean and a lot of friction. See a lot of motion. So now, that confuses people. So this particular, video, we're gonna be looking at the Hammer Effect, the Hammer Special Effect, and then the new 900 Global Origin. These two bowling balls, right, are strong, right, and definitely will be considered the top end of the spectrum, but you're gonna see a little bit different shape from each of these bowling balls. So we're probably gonna see a little more skid flip, right, from the Special Effect, and then a lot more arc, smooth, rolling, ball from the Origin. But again, you walk to a pro shop, these both will still kind of meet that criterion of which ball, like, oh, I want a really strong ball. So let's take a look, and hopefully, again, ask better questions, ask the pro shop a little bit more detail. Like, hey, I want this ball to do X, Y, and Z. I want this ball to really go down lane, or I want this ball to really handle the most amount of oil, right? Because that is much different ball reactions. So let's go ahead and get to it. Oh, before we get started, shout out to, again, Bowlersmart, Coolwick, Jopo Grips, DH Labs with the chamois, and we mixing the shoes up today. Typically we're in KR Strike Forces, but today we are featuring the Hammer Knights, the Power Diesel Knights, giving them a go. So like if you're a traditional, like you coming from a Dexter shoe, like these kind of fit that mold in my opinion, as far as like comfort and feel. Like they're a lot flatter, like they're not the most cushioning, shoe. Again, in comparison to, a KR shoe. I wear a lot of the KR lineup. So again, those are the most premium and more even plush, feeling. If you really like plush, the KR Viper is by far the most comfortable, right, bowling shoe on the market. But these are, again, people who don't need a lot of cushioning, right? I want just the most consistent feel, from day one to day 1,000. These definitely fit that mold. For me, I'm an Air Max guy or Adidas Boost guy, so like I like cushion. So it's not that these shoes are bad, but are they my favorite currently? I won't say that. But again, shout out to all of them. You can get all the shoes over at bowlersmart.com, and then Coolwick, again, has the shirts. So go check them out, coolwick.com. Again, you can just literally search the hype and stuff will pop up, or just hype. Use discount code, Hutch10. So let's get to it. So, and this is mildly fresh house shot. Still, plenty of zip right there. And this is, again, the smoother of the two. But strong ASIM cores, that's what these are. Let's go Special Effects. Throw from the same spot. Again, it's a quicker ball. So like it saw it, took off. So you'll see that once we get further and further left, Special Effect will look pretty good. Look even better. and the origin will get a little flatter. We'll start to leave a couple more corners because, again, it's just a smoother ball, and it doesn't, again, want to. You can shape it, of course, but you have to manipulate, you know, your speed, rotation, all of those things to, again, get this ball to see it from this far left with this amount of oil on. So again, like got the 10 that kind of fell over, you know, a little more fortunate. Let's see what we get with the special effect. All right, same spot. Now I'm on 25. The first shots I was on like 20. So now I move again, about 5 left. Way more. As you saw that still almost crossed over. How much more flip that ball has. And it's just, again, it's not to show, you know, one is better than the other, right? But these are shape differences, where this is, again, more smooth arc, where that special effect is gonna go like a lot more down lane. It's kind of one of the signatures of the HK22. Cause that'll hook. So again, it still works. I honestly feel like for, you know, whether you're speed dominant, like you're gonna get more predictability from the origin. And if I was a straighter player, I'm looking at the origin because I'm gonna get way more forgiveness and leave less crazy things, where the special effect, I'm more prone to leave a big 4 because of just how, you know, quick it is down lane. So, bad shot. Again, 100% missed. But again, still, his ball is not giving you that layoff, where I honestly feel like the Origin EX still may have laid there a little bit. May. Throw it way out there. You see how high flush, kill the 10 out, swing the whole lane. If I try to swing the whole lane, hammer effect, right? If I'm looking to control, you know, the pattern, Origin. Like, these are two distinctly different, you know, shapes on a lane. We're definitely getting more, you know, skid flip, hockey stick, and we get more banana shape, you know, from the Origin. So again, this just to help, you know, visualize and have a better understanding of the ball motion when you walk into a pro shop and you ask them blindly, hey, I want this. You gotta ask a better question, right? You ask a better question, you get better answers. So just trying to drive that point home to you guys today. And also, people ask me, what grips are you using? Using Jopo. Man, I thought, you know, again, I guess still new viewership, so people may not have seen previous content. But yeah, I use Jopo, right? This is not Vice, it's not, you know, Turbo. This is completely third company, and they have grips, and they have the best, most secure, you know, thumb system, in my opinion, on the market. So, and the reasons and partial why it is the most secure is because it has the tabs at the bottom, and it has like the screw part as well. So it gets the threads. So you have double the amount of, again, protection. And again, if one tab breaks, you still have 2 more. Where on, you know, the Turbo, it just has the 2 tabs at the bottom that are a lot thinner. And then Vice only has the threads. So this gives you the best of both worlds. Oh, that's in the ditch. Yep. So again, not that I wasn't happy with the shot, but if I was throwing the other ball, it may have worked just fine. But yeah, man, the stuff to keep in mind. No, this is not the ball. Honestly, the Origin has looked even better than I thought it would from the different angles. But it gives me, again, hammer effect. It gives me that range of ball motion, like stronger cover, but like the core isn't, you know, trying to be crazy down lane, and it just works. Like, honestly, it works. So again, from right of 20, Origin, from left of 20, special effect. Like that is just my opinion. Hook. Oh no. I will throw a better shot. I will throw a better one. Like that just, again, man, any house shot, man, on a fresh, I like this, hit it with a little more surface, like freshen the cover back up, just 2,000. And we're off to the races, man. Like I feel very, very comfortable and confident in this particular ball. Just, it's night and day. Again, like, and some people have a particular ball motion that they're more fond of. Like, yo, I'm telling you, this origin and the hammer special effect could go in a bag together, honestly. Like, and that's what a lot of people they don't do enough of is, you know, each brand kind of have their strong suits. And now, honestly, I feel like Hammer has a lot of, you know, Brunswick or the B7 has a lot of stuff that's down lane. And now Roto Grip, Storm, you know, the SPI has a lot of archy stuff that really, you know, complement. So like, you're doing yourself a disservice. If you don't have a contract signed, you should be having some of all of these bowling balls because there's a lot of stuff that is good. Ion Pro, bro, I stand by that ball. Like, I don't care who, that ball is it. Venom Shock, it's it. Like, it does the thing, bro. Primal Rage, like, Evolution, like, that is just, they have shapes, bro. In the Max Thrill series, like, bro, they just have good stuff across the board, man. And that's why I do what I do, because again, there's so much, you know, equipment to come out. It's hard for you to know, again, like how it might react for you. And again, I know I can't give you every perspective of it, but I try to break it down, you know, with the motion I'm seeing, so that hopefully, right, you know, based on the hundreds of other videos, you can go back, hey, well, he had this one and he saw something similar to what I saw with, you know, a Hammer Effect or Ion Pro. You're good. So you do all of those things, right? You should be able to get some type of synopsis. And then you have a bunch of other YouTubers out here. Like, use the material that's out there to help make better decisions. That's why a lot of us do it. You know, Luke Rochadal, right? He has his wife on there. She asks a lot more perspective as well. Luke is a lefty now. And then, you know, you got Louis Napolis, you got Nathan Elise, you got Brunsnick, you got tons and tons of people. You got Theo Johnson, you know, with the Rex Balls reviews, and you got just, again, so much content. I know I left a bunch of people out, right? But I'm thinking ball review folks, right, who get the equipment and trying to put it out in a timely manner. Those are the guys that just kind of come to mind. Again, no disrespect to anybody else, but they're doing it. So yeah, enough talking. Hopefully you guys got something from it. Go back and watch the video, see some of the different shapes. And yeah, man, on to the next one. Get to Bowlersmart. They got everything below. Check them out. Boom, back, boom.
Counting it up, forming a plan. Ain't buying no chain till I buy me some land. Making a way to buy my estate. Boat on the lake, plus one in the bay. What can I say? I want it all.